Well, I'm in Sacramento, California. I'm headed to go see Frank Thude. Anyway, having a good time interviewing some good friends of mine lately, throwing them up on my YouTube page. Hope y'all enjoy. I'm alright. I'm here with Frank Thude and his dog Boomerang. Look how pretty that dog is. And look at Frank. Frank's looking good for his age. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Boomerang's kind of acting like a blocker. He's kind of protective.
It's okay. It's okay. You just gotta calm down for a second. Once we walk together, he's gotta start to understand it's okay. You relax. So you gotta, but
Frank's taking me over here to this place he calls the Grotto. He's walking ahead of me because that dog Boomerang, he tried to pee on me and he tried to bite me. So we're letting him get used to me. But I'm interested in this grotto he wants me to come over here and take pictures of. All right, y'all, here I am.
this is where Kenny saw all kinds of stuff in here. He saw a bunch of stuff and the rocks and stuff like that.
Right.
That's why I brought you here.
You hear that, Cindy LaRoe? He said that you saw a bunch of stuff in these rocks. So that's why he brought me over here. It's yeah, I remember the pictures of your dog going and taking a dip.
Yep. This whole it's a natural rock formation. She saw all kinds of stuff in the bushes, the rock, behind the trees, you name it. She's a
I see some stuff myself. Hey guys, it's me, DT. What y'all doing over there? Yep. I see you. Frank, you'll come look? Well, you over there. Let me come follow you.
I'm not sure these are slate, proper slate. Boomerang.
Hey, Boomerang.
It's okay, Boomerang. It's okay.
It's okay, buddy.
It's okay, bud.
It's okay. I don't want no pee.
Okay. It's okay. Boomerang, come here. Come here. Get him in the water, and that way I can just check it out.
This place is really nice.
Can you see anything?
I did see something a minute ago over there. And I am seeing something right now.
See, at nighttime, I think it's kind of congregated in this little area here.
Right.
In the summertime, it's so dry in here, there's not even any water at all on here. So it doesn't rain here also. But this whole thing will be completely covered with water in the wintertime.
Right.
The rushing, big waterfalls going through here. Right now, it's just like in between storms. It's kind of stagnant. I don't even really like him in that water over there. I don't mind him over here.
Look at that.
Here, you know.
Up on the rock. Faces in the rock.
Mm-hmm.
I know what she's talking about now.
I hike up here all the time. Every day I take the dog for a walk. There's trails all over the place up in here.
Well, I'm gonna go up there.
You want to go up here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there.
Okay. Take it easy.
All right, I will.
Walking stick or anything like that?
No.
Okay. You know what you can do. I know I don't want you to crack your head or slip your ball or something like that. Boomerang, it's okay. Okay, he's fine. Okay. I'll come in after you.
Guys, y'all gotta cooperate. I gotta get me a picture of y'all through my magic eye box. I got them. I got some.
I'll look at them a little bit later.
Yeah.
Right now you have digitally on your standards, right?
Right.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I see you, big guy. Boy, that's a big face. Man, your head is bigger than I am. Where are you? Let me see. You're in the crook of that tree. And look at that, Frank. See that willow right there? Yeah, I mean, you can't see anything but the tree. With your eyeballs, that's all you see is a tree. But look right here. Oh, hold on. Let me find him first. He moved a little bit. Look at that. Look at that.
I gotta get my glasses on, dude.
All right.
I'm half blind without. Stay there, bro. Let me see now.
Let's see. Right there. You see
man.
him? It almost looks like a bear, don't it?
Yeah, it's a snout on him.
And look, there's one right there, but you know it ain't a bear because all the others around it.
Yeah, there's no bears in this area.
Right. So there's a baby and a baby there, baby up there, and a baby right. Well, I'm fixing to follow Frank back to his house, and we're going to talk for a while. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, and we're probably going to look over this footage I just caught. He took me to this creek, and well, we caught some things, and he saw some things through my camera. So we'll get back to y'all. Well,
however long I get charged.
Well, let's talk about things that we are congruent on or very similar on. One is the Sabbath being on Saturday.
Right, absolutely.
And
I've been, ever since when I was a Catholic, I used to go to Saturday Mass. I said, this isn't right. Why would they change the date?
I know.
Instead of realizing.
Right.
Then that's what I did.
Right.
Back in 2016.
And then, yeah, I think you went to Flat Earth before I did, but I followed along. And, you know, I can't necessarily describe Flat Earth. I don't think anybody really can. There's a biblical vision of it. But let's just say even Stephen Hawking on his deathbed renounced all his string theory and everything and said, I am firmly convinced that a creator is holding us in place, in time, completely still, and that we're living in a hologram. So, even particle scientists are starting to renounce, the globe Earth theory because of the particle science. Well,
the globe Earth is a thing that basically gone by the wayside because so much CGI, everything is CGI. Everything's based on things, the models that they put, what they're doing in space with NASA, everything's based on what the best drawings they can put up there. They don't have any true views of the Earth from out there because they can't get any further up than 200 miles straight up.
Exactly, because the dome of the Earth is up there.
And that's why when Admiral Byrd was in what they call it, Operation High Jump in 1946-47 in the South Antarctica, they called it South Pole Antarctica. They hit that wall, and they got to the point where they could only fly so far in because they kept running into the firmament. Planes were crashing into the firmament.
Right. And you know what? In 1956, and I've got it, the Encyclopedia Americana, and it says, when talking about Antarctica, at the 23rd degree, which I believe is it tropical Cancer or Capricorn?
Well, Capricorn's south.
Okay, then it'd be
south end.
all right.
No. I'm saying Cancer. Yeah, Cancer's north hemisphere, and Capricorn's the south hemisphere.
All right. So sitting at the 23rd degree, looking toward Antarctica at 13 degrees, is the dome of the earth. Now, it says it in the encyclopedia. Guess what? 1957, it was jerked out of there.
Yeah. That's when they made the treaty with
exactly. That's when the treaty. Exactly.
Antarctica treaty. Yep.
And that's when it became completely off limits to everybody.
Yep.
So, you know, we're definitely
They're hiding stuff, man. You know.
Yes. Yes.
Well, the sun and the moon pass through the poles. They go through poles
I know.
And in and out and back and
I know.
again. They go through
it explains
the waxing moon and everything.
Yeah, the actual, you know, rotation of the sun and the moon actually explains the seasons.
It tells us exactly what's going on.
Yes. All right, so now
I didn't have much battery at all. I mean, space on my hard drive. That's the reason why I cut out right there. But I'm glad you have more space than I do.
Yeah. So anyway, we agree on Flat Earth. We agree that Saturday is the real Sabbath.
Yeah. Shabbat.
And then I think we're very much in agreement on the snake bite. That, you know, we don't want to take the snake bite.
Oh, no.
No. We don't want to say the word.
No.
Because that word will get us kicked right off of YouTube.
Yeah.
But you take that snake bite, and you're going to have nothing but trouble.
Joy juice that's in there.
Yeah, and you're not going to be a human being anymore. You'll be a human monkey chimera.
You got some particulates running on, I understand, and then lubricants that they use for maintaining these particulates.
Right.
To make it very pliable to the 5G scenario. Could get to the point where we are controlled by 5G a lot more. They know where we are.
Exactly. And you know what? The Illuminati has Hollywood. They've controlled it forever. And they always publish their plans. And I think some of these Walking Dead movies, these zombie movies and stuff, they may be an actual scenario.
Dropping hints with this stuff, they have to tell people ahead of time, even if it's done in just.
That's right.
Simpsons and whatever.
Right.
And some of the other programs that are kind of funny. What's the one they have? South Park. The things out like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure whether they're doing it as a slap against the Illuminati or they're just doing it because they have to do it.
I think they do it because they have to do it. Because God is not going to allow Satan to do his plans unless he publishes them.
They have to publish it. People that have been asleep for so long, they're so just into the surface of everything. The surface. They're the blue pillars. They want to wake up in the morning and go back to normal.
And then there's
red pillars. They just go and roll and drop into the rabbit hole a little bit.
Right. And then there's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You know, they've been lying to us all this time. Yep. And you know, I've got a couple of pictures that probably are two of the best captures in the world. I mean, one was 7 foot from me, from my front porch. And, you know, she is so clearly visible. It's unbelievable.
The one that you showed that's like you caught her on a trail cam? You look at it that way. People never.
Well, it's probably
what's going on, man. But like,
I was probably. They're probably trying to call me to sell me extended coverage on my car or something.
Oh, we can hear you live.
The phone call just bumped us, so we're back on now.
Today was a funny day where the phone rang 4 times in a row. You and then my friend Tony, who I hadn't heard for a while. He's at the same time, and then my daughter, and then boom, and like boom, 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 and it's like sometimes
I could tell.
It's sometimes it's like. Quiet, like for
right.
Everything also, and then all of a sudden everything seems.
It's like a frenzy.
Vortex. Everything's just everybody trying to get in at the same time.
Right.
Funny.
Well, let's go back to okay. So we're anti Vox snake bite. We're pro flat Earth, and we're pro the real Jesus.
Yeshua.
Yeah.
HaMashiach.
The one that really is
the true Mashiach.
Is the true one. And the true Sabbath,
and not the Euro,
and
the hand signal like this.
Yeah,
that's the moment. That's the moment. Jesus.
Now, are you've pretty much come out of Christmas and Ishtar, right?
Completely out.
Yeah.
3 years.
Now I slandered Easter, y'all. Easter is Roman. Ishtar is Egyptian or Babylonian.
Yep.
But
Sarah was also it's Anglo-Saxon.
That's right. That's right. And in Mayan, it's Estella. Estella. Yeah. Sure enough. And
all this stuff tied together because the Nephilim, the Nimrod and Semiramis and the blood and then the son that she wanted to be impregnated by her son. All those obelisks here and there. It's just everything.
Right.
All this stuff is put there. Why? I look at that, I kind of think, what is this thing? It looks like a freaking Felix symbol right in the middle of the womb, and all these stains supposedly looking down on what's going on.
Well, let's talk about this.
It's like
we know it is also a law. It may be a scientific law of God. It could be just way things work out. But history repeats itself. And the giants of old, in Enoch and Jasher, I mean, they're coming back.
Well, because of this CERN, I think it's going to come back in.
And who knows, all these Bigfoots I'm catching, all these interdimensional beings that I'm catching, that we went and caught today, it could be related to all that.
I'm wondering whether they're making themselves more visible, whether or not they're what I'm thinking, are they advocates of helping humanity, or are they there to kind of add to our horror in the latter days?
I think it's both. Now, here's what I think. I think if you've got the mark of God on your forehead, because you've been following God's laws, He says, I and my Father shall make our abode with you if you keep my commands. Right. So I think they're not going to touch us. I think they're going to leave us alone. But those that are of the world, that especially they've taken the snake bite, and they're all in the world doing Sunday, you know, and Christmas and Ishtar and all that. I think they're just going to get ate up because they're not going to be protected.
Well, in the book of life, somebody can say, hey, I did all these works and this and this and that, when they being judged, and it's just, I never knew you, because they did it their way instead of doing Yahuwah's way.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
and honestly,
Roman precept.
And if you read Isaiah, there's 500 prophecies, you know, of the millennium, and right in the beginning before Jesus comes back, you know, it's holy hell going on. I mean, the tribulation, and it says that your habitations, your city streets, will become the habitations of jackals and wolves. That could be wolfine. That could be werewolves and rougarous.
Well, that's why they have these zombie scenarios, zombie apocalypse. They even put a FEMA thing out in case of zombieism or something like that. They're just basically predicting some mishap regarding the Kickapoo joy juice.
Well, if you remember,
you know what I'm saying?
If you watched the Walking Dead series, now it's been on for 7-8 years now, at least. But in the very beginning, it was over a scenario just like this, where they were vaccinating people, and it all went haywire, and it turned these people into zombies. And
well, they want to continue doing this every 6 months, right on schedule.
Right.
In Israel now, they're on the fourth jab.
So anyway, we just wanted to talk about some things, and we just wanted to tell y'all about it. I mean, I love y'all. I hope y'all listen and save your life. Save your eternal life, too. Turn back to God.
Go back to the Word.
Yeah,
go back to the
you're
Torah.
not going to get it in church.
Go back to the Torah.
Yeah, you are not going to get it in church.
No.
Period.
Because they're all talking about saved by grace, all those laws are done away with, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Jesus done it all.
The fact of the matter is, the laws that are hung upon the two main laws, which are love thy neighbor, love God, those commandments are hung on those. So we can't ignore the law.
No.
Saved by grace. We can't run around.
We cannot ignore the law.
Yeah.
Every single promise in the Bible has an if clause in front of it. If you do this, if you keep my commandments.
And remember
yes,
Sabbath.
That's right. And then if you do this, then I will do this for you. But you'll never see a promise that isn't punctuated by an if clause in front of it. There's no way.
Yep.
So it does require action. And not only that, in the Greek Bible, to believe is the word gnosis. Gnosis clearly means to hear, to see, and to do. And you must do, because it's a verb, it's an action word. You've got to do. You can't just not do and say, oh, well, Jesus did it all. I don't have to do anything but believe. And that's a fallacy.
That is. It's only half the truth.
Right.
It's only half the truth. That's all I've been. Churchianity I call it churchianity.
Yes.
Christianity has caused people to become dependent on that saved by grace thing, or what you call it, the gospel of prosperity, or this.
Right.
They're totally being fooled by.
Yes.
I call them magicians and warlocks is what they are. And the Crystal Church that what's his name used to have, I don't think you.
I think I know what you're talking about.
What was this? The pastor. He had a German last name. He's American. the one down in Anaheim, California. And then, you know, then there's the one in Texas, that's Joel Osteen. Then
they're all Illuminati.
Joyce Meyer and all the other.
Yeah, they're all Illuminati.
Yeah.
They're sold out, big time.
Oprah for sure.
Well, look, we're going to leave it now. We wanted to leave y'all with these thoughts, and hope you saw the Bigfoots that I'm going to, you know, that's going to be in the film. So, anyway,
that would be great.
It's great to be here with you, Frank.
A cup of coffee here, and just at dusk here in Copperopolis, California.
Yeah,
enjoying this before it starts getting a little chilly out here. It's about 62 degrees right now, not too bad.
All right, well, we're going to sign off. Now, it was great, Frank. Thanks.
Take care, guys.
All right.
Dave. You got it.